Hey everyone, Techne here. What we have today is a headset review, and yes, it's the Turtle Beach Recon 200. Let me take this off for a second because I want to get serious here before we get into this review. No, I know a lot of us probably have a bad taste in our mouth from Turtle Beach from back in the days. I used to use Turtle Beach back in the XO7 days. I'm sure some of you have as well. And Turtle Beach just kind of had a bad rep, right? Poor build. It was all plastic. They'd break off from the ear cup and everything like that, you know? So I think we all just kind of got a little bit of a bad taste in our mouth about Turtle Beach. But right now, what I want us all to do is just wipe that slate clean. And why I say that is because these things are absolutely amazing. I mean, these things totally took me by surprise. Like, completely by surprise. Alright, so now that we just had those close-ups, what do you guys think? I mean, I think they look really sharp. You kind of got like this carbon fiber look on the top and everything. The ear pads, as you saw, and bring them in, you can see them a little better. They have like that pleather, and then the inside is cloth, so your ears don't really sweat in there, right? You block the sound on the outside, but then you have the cloth right there to prevent the sweat. Over here you have your game volume, and then you have your chat volume, so you can raise or lower that, which is really sweet. Over here you have your power for PS4 and Xbox. I want you to remember that as well right there, right? And then you have your USB connection to charge, because these are amplified, so you do have to charge them. I charged them once, and honestly I haven't charged them since, and I've been using the bananas out of these things. And again, they still charge. They don't say I need charging. And then you have your mic. And this is the one thing you might be wondering, like, this seems like a pretty chintzy mic, right? It's just this little plastic deal right here. And it has the flip up to mute. It has a couple notches right there. And then it comes down. And like I said, the one thing you're probably wondering about is that mic, which was my concern as well. I mean, the thing's pretty puny. Like, look at when we pull it down. If you guys can see, it's like right here, not even to my mouth. It's like halfway there. So is it going to pick up? We're going to do a mic test here shortly, but I just want to let you know a few more things before we get to that. Number one, comfort. Number two, sound. Well, maybe number one, sound. Number two, comfort. No, I think I'd definitely stick with number one as comfort and number two is sound. Because honestly, if the thing's absolutely uncomfortable when I put it on my head, it's no-go right off the bat, right? And that's number one, you're going to put it on your head. Number two, you're going to listen to it. Right? Both are equally as important, but honestly, if you put the headset right on your head right off the bat and it's completely uncomfortable, you're going to take it off. Wow. I mean, these things are cozy. I really doubted them. When I was looking at them online, I was like, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of the pleather ear cups. I usually like my ear cups to be cloth. My other headsets I've been using, or my previous one before that, they all have been cloth. I've always kind of, went towards cloth, but these things really shocked me. My ears didn't get hot. They were extremely breathable, which really surprised me. The other thing that really concerned me is that little tiny headrest right there. You see, it's just that little bit. You got plastic and that little tiny bit right there. Honestly, you don't even notice it. It's super cozy. Now, they are a little bit snugger than my previous two headsets I've been using. They're not uncomfortably snug by any means. Because my other ones, like, you can move your head and they kind of start moving on you. So I kind of got so used to these absolutely light headsets. I don't want to say light, but loose headsets, what these things, I mean, they fit. Like, I can bend down and pick something up and they're not going to go anywhere, but they're not. And I wear glasses as well, and I'm not getting these unbearable pressure points. I mean, I'm telling you guys, as far as comfort, these things nail it. Total win in comfort. And this is what completely shocked me. Let's put price aside, which is a bargain. Let's put comfort aside, which gotta win. The sound, I mean, my friends, wow. I mean, these things, they make me giddy just talking about them, like, no joke. And I've used a bunch of headsets, right? From Astro, A50s, Plantronics, Corsairs, all have been fantastic headsets. Hands down, I'm not down talking any of those, but the sound on these, and I don't know what it is. I use them on PC. As you can see up here, it says Xbox One, PS4 Pro, PS4, and Nintendo Switch and mobile. It says nothing about PC. If you want the PC version, they have the Atlas. I forget what they're called, the Recon Atlas or something like that, and they're only 39 bucks, but they're not amplified. So I'm not too sure what's going on here, if it's the sound drivers or whatever you call it within my PC, and then how this is amplified. But again, if you have it set to, I believe it's PS4, it sounds a little low. But if you switch it down here to the Xbox One version while you're playing PC, I don't know what the heck is going on, but these things are absolutely jaw-dropping. Most people might think of Turtle Beach as like these bass rattling muddy headphones, which is what I thought, because I've used Turtle Beach before back in the days, and that's what they were. But these were not. You have bass, you have highs, you have mids. I mean, I heard footsteps I've never heard before, or just like shuffling of my guys. That's like a little dance right there. But shuffling of my guys' uniforms within the games. I can go on and talking about this all day about how phenomenal this was, but honestly, the only way you can experience this is try it, and hopefully you have the same experience as me, because again, I'm not too sure what's going on here, why these sound so fantastic. I think it's again because the amplification of this is communicating with the PC, and when I put it on a certain setting, but it's just wow. And I also tested them on my PS4 and my Nintendo Switch, and they sounded fantastic on there as well. Now, 90% of the time I play on a PC, so that's why I can really kind of speak on that part there. But again, as far as on PS4 and the Nintendo Switch, they sounded just as fantastic. I mean, they just sound amazing across the board. Now, let's just kind of throw these two in there. We talk about durability and style. I think they nailed it. I think they look fantastic. You're not buying any fluff. You're not buying any lights, any of this stuff. You know what I mean? It's you got a good, solid looking headset. They come in black and white. I really want to get the white version now too. I love these things so much. But your ear cups swivel in and out completely, and then they rock like that, so you got plenty of movement to fit your shape, your shape of your head. And then also one of the biggest stress points right over here, where you usually move it, and then you have that kind of bow out right there. You have a little metal support right there. So I mean, I'm really careful with a lot of my stuff. I don't take it and throw it around and just like totally stretch it out to put it on. So I'm pretty careful with my stuff. So I've honestly never broken one headset. But honestly, these things look and they feel extremely durable. The plastic's thick. Again, you got that metal right there. I mean, they're solid. So like I said, those are the two things I want us to squash right now from Turtle Beach, right? Durability and that just muddy sound. I think back in the days of Turtle Beach with that kind of sound quality, that's when like Beats were really popular, you know? And that's kind of the sound Beats had back then. It's just like overdone bass, and that's really all it was. And I think back then that's what people wanted, you know what I mean? But I think now we're kind of looking for that balanced quality sound. And honestly, guys, I mean, I use some, again, I'm going on talking about how fantastic they sound again. Just try them. All right, so now everything else is sounding fantastic here, right? Now this next one, it really doesn't matter to me in my headsets, you know? I'm usually the solo Joe out there, right? You know what I mean? So I honestly don't care how the mic sounds. But you know what? Some of you might. So let's go on and do a mic test real quick. Quick note before we get into the sound test. If you're going to use these on PC, you're going to need a splitter, right? For the female, and then the two male for your headset and mic, right, for your PC, which I'm sure all of us have laying around, but it does not come with this, obviously, because it was for a console. But again, you'll need one of these to make it work. Real cheap. Find them under 10 bucks all day. Now we are using the mic on the headset, and while we're testing this out, let's go and see how much these guys are currently running for. So we have the black version here is running 59 bucks, and then like I said before, you have the white version as well, which is, man, those are good looking. I want to get a set of those as well. All right, so that was the mic test. Again, in my opinion, not the best. It'll get the job done, but again, it's not the best. And we're talking straight out the box again, right? I'm not doing any sorts of crazy adjustments or anything. That has to do with all of my headsets. I don't adjust anything when I'm testing the mic. Straight out the box, plug it in, and record, right? And again, I don't think it's the best. One other downfall, and this isn't knocking the headset by any means, because obviously it's for console, as we talked about before, right? But the cord that comes with it is mighty short, right? I had to get an extender for my PC. My PC sits down below my desk, so I had to get an extender for it. But that's not downfall in the headset. Obviously, it's not meant for PC, right? It's meant for console, so you have to get yourself a little extender. So all in all, Techne's take on the Turtle Beach Recon 200, just simply wow. Absolutely amazing. And I hate praising products this much. I really do, because I know someone out there is going to get it and something's going to work different for them, and they're like, these things are nowhere near as good as you said, you know what I mean? And then you're just going to leave mean comments down below. So please let me know down in the comments, have you used the Turtle Beach Recon 200, and what did you think about them? Did you like them? Did you not like them? Also, let me know, what's your mindset on Turtle Beach? Are you kind of like how I was, like, I don't want to go anywhere near Turtle Beach, right? Because we kind of got that taste in our mouth, you know? Please do just wipe that clean. Give them a second chance. I mean, there's no sponsors here or anything, right? They're not paying me. They didn't give me this for free or nothing. You know, sure wish they would. But I'm telling you guys, like, these things are amazing. If you haven't tried them, please try them and let me know what you think. But hey, thank you so much for watching this one. I highly appreciate it. If you liked it, hit that thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for some future tech videos. I hope I catch you in the next one. Bye now.